Hey everybody, it's Get Ready With Me. It is Tuesday. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Always good to see you guys. So, I got out of the hospital a week ago yesterday. And this is kind of where I'm at. I'm just going to do a bipolar check-in while I get ready. I watched a video, like an eyeshadow video from 1988 last night, and I'm gonna try a technique that I learned in the video. So, pretty cool. Yeah, I'm doing good. Now, most importantly, guys, I painted a room, an entire room. All of the trim and the details. I used a lot of paint. Now that room, this house is over 100 years old. So it was born. It was built. It was built in the 1880s, and I do believe that room I painted is one of the original rooms. I think it was a kitchen at one time. So very cool. It's going to be my therapy inspired room, my mental health inspired room. That's also where we put Trixie at night, and that's where I hang up all my clothes and stuff like that. So look forward to doing a tour of that soon. I bought some like collage art that I'm going to paste to this paper and put up all over the walls and stuff. It's going to be really cool. Yeah, mental hospital inspired room there. Oh, okay. So I had a talk with my boss about my attendance. I think, my opinion is, I think they thought, well, because I had talked about quitting, but I think I'm not going to do that because I don't want to make any major changes to my life right now. And there's really nowhere else in town I want to work. It's just, something about grocery stores and public places in general when I'm not well are very stressful. So, that's whatever. I'm still there. And, like I said, it's nothing against anybody there. I like my coworkers. I think they're nice. Always have been, for the most part. I've had a couple of stinkers in the bunch. So there's that. Let's see. Still gonna look into some biblical counseling. Last week I just kind of like de-stressed. And got back into the swing of things. So, let's see, what's going on in politics, guys? Deportations. All I can say to that is, it's sad that it has to happen. Just when you start making comments about them working in meat processing plants in our fields and things like that, you're failing to mention that these people are often underpaid. They're exploited for labor. There's been cases at meat processing plants where they've hired undocumented children. And as a matter of fact, sort of close to where I live, there is a plant, like a slaughterhouse, that's been under many different names over the years. And I know like one time, and I can't remember which one it was, but they got busted for labor trafficking, and then they would pay a fine, and then they do it again, and then they pay a fine, and eventually they closed. So it's ignorant. That statement, the lady bishop who talked about the meat processing plants and stuff like that, she's speaking from a place of ignorance, when in her mind she's being inclusive. And I got something to say about that lady bishop too. No matter where you stand on women being bishops, the fact that she had the entire world listening in on her, and she chose to preach on worldly politics instead of Jesus Christ, was very disappointing. So, yeah, crazy things going on in the world. One thing that I'm setting up in my room, I'm very excited. I have a shelf. I have a plastic shelf. That's very tall, like has very tall shelves on it. So I'm going to put it in the window and grow some house plants. Maybe I'll buy a house plant today. I'll at least take a tour of them, take a look and see what they have. That would be really cool. I'm going to do my makeup a little different today. So the lady in this video last night, she started with the eyes. So that's what I'm going to do. Normally I put foundation on, but I'm not going to do that today. I really don't know what else to talk about. You know, one thing I do want to say, y'all, is in my depression video, my pathetic, please no, none of that is real. That was like psychotic depression, and I posted it because I want to remember it, and I think it's educational too. But just know that I'm in a much better place now, and that was just part of the cycle. That's all it was. And the cycle has been broken. So, yeah. Anyway. People did notice. That's where I was going with this. Is that I had said something about how I have felt in the past that, like, when stuff like this happens, that people didn't notice I was gone anyway. That has proven to be very untrue. At least this time around, people did notice I was gone. And, I mean, like, everybody noticed I was gone. Even the vendors, you know? So, I'm, like, pretty lucky I have a good place to come home to, and still have my job, but, I mean, I'm happy that it's just a job. Like, it's just a place. I want to go make some money and come home. And that's kind of how I felt when I was there, my past 3 shifts. I felt like I was going to go make a buck and go about my day. So, can't argue with that. I mean, that's a reason to stick around, right? Okay, so if I can think of anything else, I'll hop back on here. But until then, I'll see you around. Bye.